my St. Paul's family. I'm so grateful to give my testimony here in God's creation, as this is my anniversary month. On June 21st, I'll be coming to St. Paul's for 17 years. Now, I believe deeply in prayer, so I want to tell you how my husband and I came to St. Paul's. It was early in the Norwalk Pride Festival, and St. Paul's was hosting it in front of Chidham Hall House. Tom and I joined the events, and St. Paul's had a booth. Both Tom and I wanted to find a spiritual home, and a vestry member, Glenn Shepard, recommended the church. We went home and talked about whether we should check it out the service the next day. That night, as I was going to bed, I prayed to the Lord, if it's your will for us to go to St. Paul's, help me to get up on Sunday. This was because on Sunday mornings, we'd have late breakfast and would always watch the Talking Head shows. So early Sunday morning, there was a loud bang, and a car hit the tree in front of the house. We rose up and checked it out. We called the police, and we went into the car and drove down the road where the police had the car and teenagers, and nobody was hurt. At that point, we were wide awake. We went to the 11 o'clock service, where Walter and Glenn Briggs greeted us. We felt the love and welcoming. It was just what we needed. Then after the service, they had a picnic in the driveway, which we went to, as Tom loved picnics and hot dogs. We then completed our day when we went to Copland and the solstice celebration. We got a beautiful taste of St. Paul's. As the Bible said, taste and see how good the Lord is. Now, over the years, we have given St. Paul's financial support, but I think our greatest support is in giving our time and ministries to St. Paul's. Over the years, we both did service. My husband, Tom, was a warden, finance director, intercessor, and lecturer. We both were in the healing teams. And I helped out with computers and Compline. When Tom passed away from pancreatic cancer during COVID, it was my faith in St. Paul's that got me through that rough time. I started to take some major leaps of faith after that, recording morning prayer that Daniel has started to help us during COVID. Then Tom had told me I should be an anointer, as he knew my belief in prayer. I also started opening up about my faith and knowledge of the Bible, which I brought to the midweek service. That service has been my joy in serving as both sacristan and acolyte, and then again opening up with my insights on the readings of the service of the day. So my prayer now is that St. Paul's Parish continues to be a loving and welcoming spiritual home to accept all of us with our hopes, problems, and faith as the next searchers walk through these doors. Amen. And I'm sorry I can't be there on my anniversary, for I'll be away. But blessings to you all.